Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Sergeant Audie Murphy Club, Fort Liberty Chapter Color Guard. The Sergeant Audie Murphy Club is a private U.S. Army organization for only the top 2% of enlisted non-commissioned officers. Remain standing also for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps at this time. Gentlemen, you may replace your caps. Please be seated. The Massey Hill Fight Song will now be sung by the Massey Hill Choral Assembly.
Massey Hill comes marching down the line, and everybody looks to see her shine. Her colors green and white fly everywhere. It makes us happy when we see them flying there. We've come today to show our pep and vim. We've come today to show how we can win. We're going to fly our colors everywhere. Hurry up, Massey Hill. When Massey Hill comes marching down the line, and everybody looks to see her shine. Her colors green and white fly everywhere. It makes us happy when we see them flying there. We've come today to show our pep and vim. We've come today to show how we can win. We're going to fly our colors everywhere. Hurry up, Massey Hill.
The commencement ceremony for the Massey Hill Classical High School class of 2023 will begin. Good afternoon. I am Serenity Bryles, Student Government Communications Officer. I would like to welcome each of you to our 2023 graduation ceremony. The love and support of our friends and family have been an important factor in our achievement of this milestone towards success. I would like to welcome our special guests joining us on the stage today. Please hold your applause until all names are called. I ask that our guests please stand and remain standing until all have been recognized. Representing the Cumberland County Board of Education are Chairperson Ms. Deanna Jones, Ms. Jacqueline Brown, Ms. Alicia Chisholm, Mrs. Donna Van, Mr. Greg West, Ms. Susan Williams, Superintendent Dr. Marvin Connolly, Jr. Joining us from the Superintendent's Cabinet, Dr. Melody Chalmers McLean, Associate Superintendent for Student Support Services, Mr. Kevin Coleman, Associate Superintendent for Auxiliary Services, Dr. Jane Fields, Associate Superintendent, School Support Services, Dr. Malada Hill, Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Ruben Reyes, Associate Superintendent, Human Resources, Mr. Nicholas Soika, Board Attorney, Mr. Jay Toland, Associate Superintendent, Business Operations, Dr. Lindsay Whitley, Associate Superintendent, Communications and Community Engagement. Joining us from the District Executive Board and senior staff, Dr. Tonjay Robertson, Area Superintendent, School Support Services, Dr. Christine Catalano, Assistant Superintendent, K-12 Curriculum and Instruction. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate your presence here today as we celebrate our graduating class of 2023. I would now like to introduce Dan Haggerty, our senior class president, who will reflect on our class motto.
Dr. Connolly, members of the school board, cabinet members, honored guests, thank you for your presence here this afternoon as we celebrate Massey Hill Classical High School's graduating class of 2023. Good afternoon, students, faculty, staff, friends, and family. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dan Haggerty. As our class president, I have the honor of reflecting on our class motto, Dum Vivimus Vivamus, while we live, let us really live. I would like to begin with something that I'm sure is on everyone's mind. It's over. Not in a bad way, though. The class of 2023 has had a bizarre experience. I mean, we're the last to experience high school pre-pandemic. As the days went from 3 digits to 2 to 1, I started to panic a lot like many of my other classmates. The real world is just sitting there, parked in your driveway, laying on the horn, ready to go, and you feel like you don't have everything you need to leave just yet. I have my keys, I have my wallet, cap, gown, a few AP classes. What am I missing? With as much wisdom as an 18-year-old can give, I'd like to assure you that there will never be a moment where you have every bit and piece you feel you need to go out there. The uncertainty of these next few years feels paralyzing, but it's so thrilling at the same time. There are going to be so many tumbles and falls and crashes along the way. I'd like to tell you that the tools Massey Hill Classical and your family have given you will give you the power to slam through every wall in your way, to stride up every step of the way, but there's no such thing as having a tool belt that's going to be that full at the age of 17 or 18. You might be thinking, that doesn't help much. I'm already nervous, and I thought this was supposed to be some synergetic, feel-good speech. And it is. With the empty slate that all of us have been presented with, there is no wrong way to move forward. There's no trick questions, no perfect path. It's all in your hands. You're on your own 2 legs, and now you've seen the world in the past few years, and you have the privilege of being able to go out there and make any difference you put your mind to. Whether you're going into the workforce, the military, trade school, or even being a parent, I'd like you to look around this room at the people who've come here for you today. Go on. Smile, wave. They're terrified too. but they believe in what we can do more than you could ever know. So there it is, the end of an era, the dawn of a new beginning, and we have so much to look forward to. I'd like to leave you with some words of inspiration, something to carry each of you into greatness. So I've given you two options. Muhammad Ali once said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." And an undisclosed Latin man once said, "Dum vivimus vivamus." While we live, let us really live. Our student government parliamentarian, Chidera Okoye, will now step forward.
Good afternoon. My name is Chidera Okoye, and it's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your student government parliamentarian this year and represent you in student government in past years. Today, I have the honor of introducing our salutatorian. This student has a dynamic personality that has shined through all our years at Massey Hill, from our first class in Success 101 to main roles in theater and all county and district clinics. Not only has he been involved with Massey Hill as the current student body president, he has also been serving the community for much of his life, notably in his church as a summer camp counselor and for the Boy Scouts of America, going as far as to obtain the rank of Eagle Scout. I'm not only glad to introduce him, but ecstatic to call him a true friend. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2023 salutatorian, Mr. Tucker Samuelin.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome distinguished guests, faculty, staff, friends, family, and graduates. Thank you for attending the graduation ceremony for the Massey Hill Classical Class of 2023. I will begin my speech like Mr. O'Neill begins his class every day. Who's here, who's not, and who wishes they were not. But Mr. O'Neill, I know everyone is glad to be here. We have worked hard to get to where we are today. One of the nice things about Massey Hill is that we all had Mr. O'Neill for English, Mr. Miller for math, and all of us had the privilege of having each core teacher. The thing about Massey Hill is that because of its small size, we have so many shared experiences. Maybe the class of 2023 has in fact shared more experiences than most. We did not know when we started high school that we would not even complete our freshman year before a global pandemic spread. We did not know we would spend the next year learning remotely, missing out on traditional high school experiences, but bonding in new ways. We did not know we would go through 4 administrations and countless interim principals. But in the midst of this uncertainty, we also did not know that our senior year would provide us a comforting return to stability with an amazing and supportive administration that ensured we were able to express school spirit through intramurals and powder puff football, experience traditional homecoming and prom, and enjoy a wonderful senior trip to Washington, D.C. In our math classes, Mr. Miller taught us there are multiple routes to the mall. It does not matter how you get there. All that matters is you get there. Mr. Miller's quote was in the context of math. However, it can be applied much more to life. Just as everyone's route to the mall looks different, each of our life journeys will look different. The graduates before us embody a wide variety of talents. Some of us may become doctors and lawyers. Some of us may become performers, actors, and musicians and dancers. Some of us may become nurses. Some may become flight attendants. Some may be teachers. Some may be engineers and architects and programmers. Some may be chefs, scientists, and social workers. Some may be politicians, entrepreneurs, and the world leaders. Some may enter the armed forces. Our lives will take us different places, but in our diversity, we find our strength. Our skills combine to make us a stronger family. Mrs. Andrus, our assistant principal, expresses this often. Welcome to the Massey Hill family. Our school is a place where friendships grow out of acceptance. At Massey Hill, there is a special understanding that everyone is welcome, just as they are. And over the last 4 years, we have become a family. In an outstanding example, after first meeting as co-workers, Ms. Brummel and Mr. Cashwell got married during the summer between our freshman and sophomore years and literally became a family. Mr. Cashwell, our math teacher, and Mrs. Cashwell soon will welcome a baby into our lives, and their family will grow. Massey Hill is a truly special place where bonds are made and created. As we prepare to go from this place that has become our home, our lives will change. However, we will always be family. We can always come home. May you always remember the guidance and teachings the lessons and laughter, the fun and fellowship we have shared. May you never forget that Massey Hill is your home. And may you always remember that it does not matter how you get to your destination, it only matters that you get there. Massey Hill, class of 2023, with the support of family, teachers, and staff, we got there.
Good afternoon. My name is Alan Montez, and I have served as class officer representative to the senior class. Today, I've been given the amazing opportunity to introduce the Massey Hill student who has achieved one of the most celebrated feats in education, being chosen as class valedictorian. This person is a stellar student who is very intelligent, caring, and hardworking. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to someone in need and has a huge involvement in many of our school's clubs and organizations. Beyond graduation, she will attend East Carolina University in the fall as an ECU scholar in the Honors College, with plans to major in chemistry on a pre-med track. She aspires to be a neuro-ophthalmologist, an objective we fully expect that she will accomplish, since she seldom fails to meet a goal that she has set for herself. In acknowledgement of her work, she has been granted well over $82,000 in scholarships. Can we please welcome the valedictorian for the class of 2023, Ms. Riley Nazario.
Good afternoon, families, teachers, faculty and staff, special guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today, as your class valedictorian, I want to focus and reflect on our four-year journey that began on August 8th, 2019. This was the day of our freshman orientation, and you may not remember much about that day, but I know you can remember the people you sat with at your tables in the media center, as those people continued to be such a large part of your life in high school. We have something very special at Massey Hill Classical. We are a small, close-knit family unit. Over the past 4 years, we have experienced countless moments of growth, friendship, and triumphs. The class of 2023 was faced with adversity and challenges the like to which no previous class has ever experienced. Beginning in August of 2019, we've had 4 different principals, 2 different assistant principals, the loss of multiple staff and faculty members, and then the world was upended when COVID became a pandemic. The pandemic filled us with disparity and uncertainty as we were unsure when or even if we would get to enjoy our high school years as a class. We were confronted with a global crisis that disrupted our lives, our routines, and forced us to redefine what it means to be a student. Virtual learning was new to everyone. Supply chain issues had Americans scrambling to adjust to our new reality. Yet in the middle of monumental upheaval, Massey Hill retained our U.S. News and World Report #1 Cumberland County High School ranking, and we are ranked as a top 10 high school for arts education in our state. While at home, we faced isolation and the absence of traditional social interactions, missing out on the camaraderie that makes the high school experience so special. Yet despite these obstacles, we adapted, finding ways to stay engaged and motivated and even developing new interests. When we returned to school, we fought for normal, enjoying our class's first Pirate Olympics, our first homecoming, our first prom, and most importantly, our classical challenge victory. Enduring these challenges in our education made our class more compassionate, resilient, and better equipped for the challenges we will come to face in the future. When I look at our graduating class, I see so many wonderful, strong, and extremely talented people. The skills and talents you have fostered at Massey will put to use as you enter the real world, whether this is in vocational work, college, or the military. As we go out into the world and embark on the next phase of our journey, I encourage you to take each day as it comes and appreciate the gift of life you've been given. Pursue your passions with all of your heart and never give up on the things that truly matter to you. Let us treasure the friendships we have formed, the knowledge we have acquired, and the experiences that have shaped us into the individuals we are today. It has been a wondrous joy and privilege to have journeyed with all of you. And as I finish reflecting upon our collective journey, I'm reminded of a powerful lyric by the amazing lyricist Pitbull, who once said, "This is for everybody going through tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. But for every day above ground is a great day." Remember that. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023.
Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Conley, members of the Superintendent's Cabinet and executive staff, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, family and friends, and most importantly, the resilient graduating class of 2023 of Massey Hill Classical High School, it is an absolute honor to be here before you today. This is a momentous occasion, one that we have all eagerly awaited, some more of us than others. Today, we gather to celebrate this class's remarkable achievements and to reflect upon the incredible journey that has brought them here. As we look back on the past 4 years, we cannot ignore the immense challenges that you as a class have faced. The COVID-19 pandemic struck during your freshman year, disrupting the normal flow of high school life. It forced you to adapt, to learn remotely, and to navigate uncertain times. But here you are today, triumphant over adversity and stronger than ever. It is said that success is not final, and indeed, it is in the face of trials that true character is revealed. Throughout the pandemic and afterwards, you have shown incredible resilience, determination, and adaptability. You have proven that setbacks and obstacles are not insurmountable, and that the human spirit can rise above any challenge. Despite the interruptions and uncertainties, your unwavering commitment to your education has paid off. I'm thrilled to announce that this class has collectively received an astonishing $1.8 million and counting in scholarship opportunities. This equates to over $33,000 per graduate on average. Let that sink in for a moment. 20 of you have earned full rides to prestigious colleges and universities, a testament of your hard work, talent, and dedication. Your accomplishments are nothing short of extraordinary, and I applaud each and every one of you for your exceptional achievements. But success, as Winston Churchill wisely noted, is not final. It is not the end of the road, but rather a milestone along the way. It is the courage to continue that truly counts. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, remember that this is just the beginning. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead, for they will shape you into the extraordinary individuals you are destined to become. One of the highlights of my time as your principal this year was planning and leading the class trip to Washington, D.C. It provided me with a unique opportunity to get to know each and every one of you on a deeper level. From those unforgettable moments, I witnessed your brilliance, your compassion, and your unyielding determination. I have seen firsthand in this year how you have grown not only as students, but also as individuals. Your collective strength, resilience, and unwavering spirit have left an indelible mark on our school community. You have inspired your teachers, your principals, your principal, your parents, and all those who have had the privilege to be part of your journey. Class of 2023, as you embark on the next phase of your lives, remember the words of Winston Churchill. Failure is not fatal, but the courage to continue is what truly counts. When faced with adversity, embrace it. When confronted with challenges, rise above them. And when you stumble along the way, pick yourselves up knowing that every setback is an opportunity for growth and learning. You have already proven your ability to overcome obstacles, and I have no doubt you will continue to do so in the future. Your potential knows no bounds, and I am confident that each and every one of you will go on to achieve greatness. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your journey be filled with courage, determination, and endless success. Thank you for allowing me the distinct privilege of being part of your lives. Go forth and make your mark on the world. In order to make the most of this memorable event for each and every young man and woman represented here today and their families who have gathered to honor this milestone, I ask that all applause be held until diplomas have been awarded. Parents, you can demonstrate your respect and congratulations best by standing as your son or daughter's name is called. Thank you for your cooperation and assistance in making this occasion special to all our graduates and their families. At the request of the senior class, Mrs. Molly Malone, our faculty representative, has been selected to read the names of our graduating seniors. Mrs. Malone.
Good afternoon, visitors, family members, guests, and senior class members of 2023. Will the class of 2023 please present yourselves for diplomas? Callan Lee Abner. Lercy Delaia Bermudez. Serenity Rose Riles. Isla Lily Brumley. Kiara Nicole Borja Cabanayan. Sebastian Adam Camacho. Ramon James Clark, Jr. Ariana Kiara Collins. Kendall Ann Cooper. Jacob Tyler Cuevas. Nhi Fung Dong. Jaden Tayshawn Daniels. Jaden Alexander Deegan. Melina Gabrielle Dyson. Dante Griffin Elder. Samantha Arwen Filer. Tylena Delaney Marie Fisher. Isabel Ariana Gare. Elijah Daniel Gonzalez. Lojine Youssef Guma. Allison Faith Graham. Coy Jade Greer. Dan Victoria Haggerty. Camden Elise Heyer. Ronald Isaiah Hogue. Ayla Renee Janine Jensen. Laura Madeline Jones. Kendall Elise Kelly. Callum Elizabeth Landry. Morrigan Elizabeth Lehman. Joycelyn Marie Meng. Stefan Antonio McClanahan, Jr. Jasmine Simone McLaurin. Jackson David Miller. Alan Fabricio Montes. Lillian Savannah Myrick. Riley Nareta Nazario. Shadera John Paul Okoye. Olaisa Rushi Lumbai Paramo. Xander William Perry. Larissa Deborah Piliteri. Jaden Elizabeth Quick. Skylar Newman Ray. Tucker William Samuelin. Isley Aubrey Schwartz. Alec Devin Sears. Emily Kenton Schaefer. Joseph Edward Summerendike. Emery Zale Sorensen. Shamond Lamar Steele. Jessica Marie Stillwagner. Sarah Ann Thompson. Drusella Danielle Thompson. Thorne Tompkins. Corbin Allen Westbrook. Monica Lynn Wiggins. Cameron Michael Williams. Samantha Riley Wilson. Thank you, Dr. Connolly, and members of the Cumberland County Schools Board of Education and Superintendent's Cabinet.
Will the class of 2023 please stand? By the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Cumberland County Schools Board of Education, it is my distinct privilege to declare you all as graduates of Massey Hill Classical High School. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations, graduates. This concludes the graduation ceremony. We ask that parents, family members, and guests please remain by your seats until all graduates have exited the arena. Thank you.
Thank